Hey friends, hey, thanks for clicking on today's video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Simone. I am a zero-based budgeter on a mission to becoming debt-free. Hey friends, happy Sunday. So in today's video, I am going to be doing my weekly check-in for the first week of March. So join me as I do that. Okay, so let me just get to the month of March and get to my weekly closeout section. And then we are just going to close out week 1. I don't think I've ever done a weekly check-in, or no. So today, I am going to be doing a weekly check-in just to kind of show you guys where I am with my cash count thus far. I think I did pretty well. For this month, what I've actually learned is that changing things up gave me the opportunity to kind of budget without a scarcity mindset. And when budgeting without a scarcity mindset, I feel like it just help to kind of make things flow a little bit easier, whereas before I was under budgeting and then overspending and it was just a lot, right? But this time around, I think I did fairly well. So I started off the week with $400, and what I'm doing is cash stuff in my envelopes for 2 weeks as opposed to weekly. I found that weekly was just not working for me. So in my grocery envelope, I have $45. I think it's 47 and some change. The loose coins, the coins are in the back part, but in terms of like paper notes, I have $45. So let me just go ahead and put that here. Oh, before I do that, let's just take away, so 400 take away 45, so that gives me $355. So that's what we're gonna say. We're not going to count the coins, we're just going to round things off. So that leaves me with $45 to carry over into next week. The next envelope is spending, and spending only has $5 remaining, and there is a reason for that, and I'll tell you guys in a second. Let me just quickly do the math. So 70, oh, that one should be simple. It's 70 that was spent. Okay, next up I have gas. I started off with $100 for gas. Gas has 20, 40, and 50. So 50 was spent for gas this week, and I've been doing really well with gas, to be honest, because my commute has been a little bit more shorter. So children had 170. It now has 10. 15, 20, and 25. So 170, take away 25. 140 went towards children for this week. 145, I said. Yeah. So that leaves me with $25 going into next week, which is kind of nice because we are on March break and I really don't need to do too much with this envelope, but if anything, I'll use whatever is left over as a rollover. A new envelope that I did add to the binder or my cash wallet is household. And a lot of the money from spending actually went towards household, to buy household goods. I am really trying to do an accurate tracking of my groceries. So I decided to separate the household budget portion from the groceries so I could track it a little bit more better. So that is all done. Let me just transfer these numbers in to next week. So next week's grocery budget is $45. I don't really think I need much for groceries. I did a pretty good grocery run for this week, and I actually went grocery shopping on Thursday or Friday, I believe. So we should be good. Okay, so spending only has $5. I'm not sure what that could do, but I'm going to leave it there for now. And children has 25, and household is the new envelope. It will not get anything because I pretty much did a pretty good household run. I bought laundry detergent, bleach, dishwashing liquid stuff, things like that. So I'm pretty stocked, and I buy those items in bulk, so I should be good for now and pretty much for the rest of the month. I don't actually need to do a budget for household, but the envelope is there. Okay, and all of the spending money from this 2 weeks went towards household. Hopefully I said it in a way where it makes sense. All right, so that is done for my weekly check-in. The next thing I need to do is log my receipts. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and log all of my transactions for this week. I'm not going to do it in order. I don't feel like that is super important. I think what is actually important is the fact that I'm tracking my expense. Okay, so this one is for gas, and I spent $50 this week on gas. Okay, and when did I do that? So I gassed up on the 8th. Okay, so that is logged. Next, I went to Canadian Tire, and that is where I went and did a little bit of household run, and I ended up spending $51.36 on household items. And I'm wondering if I should just log that under spending, since I technically used the spending money. You know what? I am just going to leave it like that for now because we still have 2 more weeks left to budget for. And when did I make this purchase? I went to Canadian Tire on the 6th, and I picked up some household items. Next up is Food Basic, and I spent $16.65, and that is just for condiments. I went to I did go to Costco that same day. I just didn't, some condiments I do not want to buy in bulk, so I just ran to the supermarket, got a bit of condiments, and it amounted to $16.65. Then I went to Costco, and at Costco I spent $336.25. Okay, and that was on the 6th as well, the same day. Was that the same day? Yeah, the same day. So that is my transaction for this week. I'm actually doing pretty good with my spending. So for a whole entire week, I just went out 1, 2, 3, well, pretty much 3 times because these are counted together, right? So that is it for my transactions for the week. Now I want to go into a little bit of cash stuffing. I want to cash stuff for this book. Actually, I do have saving challenges in this book. So we're just going to shift over to my saving challenges in my financial mindset book. Let me just grab the binder. And I have some money at the back. We're just going to count it out and do a little cash stuff. If I can get the money, that would be nice. Let's just do a little quick cash count. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, and I have a $1 placeholder because I do not want to put loose change in my envelopes. So when I round off to a even 5, I will just swap out the placeholders for a $5 bill. That's just how I want to do it because I do not want coins all in my envelope doing the most and rolling around and getting lost and confusing me, right? I'm going to start off with my emergency fund. Emergency is getting $25. Okay, let's just do a quick cash count. So I now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100 into emergency, which is pretty awesome. So I have what, $900 more to go. All right, let's go ahead and just color off one of these little clocks. And I'm going to use purple this time around. I'm using my crayons and not my my markers, just because I feel like these crayons are really, really nice. I got them at the dollar store and I really like them. Okay, so that is done. The next envelope that I am going to stuff from this binder is 1 month ahead. Okay, so let's just go ahead and find that one. 1 month ahead is getting $35. So 10, 20, 30, and 5. 1 month ahead now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70, which is pretty awesome. So now I'm just going to go ahead and color one of the jars in. There you have it. Moving on into my 52 weeks challenge, which I think I'm a week behind. So because today's Sunday, what I'm going to do is just cash stuff for last week and this coming week. Okay, so that means I have to put $10 and then $11. So that will total out to $21. That is going into my 52 weeks challenge. Okay, and we are coming along nicely. Okay, so I just added $10, so 10 plus 45 will give me $55. And then I added 11, so that is plus 11. And that leaves me at $66. That is totaling out into my 52 weeks challenge. Let's just do a quick count. So I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66. Okay. So that is it for today's cash stuff-in and weekly check-in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely Sunday. Until next time, bye.